Hi there, I hope you're good and I hope that all is going well with you. So, I want to share something with you. If you don't like it, that's fine. If you do like it, that's even better. I would love to connect with you as to why you like it. But what I want to share is something that is very close to my heart because it's something that I've actually lived, and then now I'm at a point where I can heal through that in a way that is contrary to what I would have thought back when I was experiencing this. This is called soul based cooking, and it is about collaborating, playing, and connecting with food to heal my soul, mind, body, and spirit from patriarchy as a woman. Let me tell you about my journey with this. This started when I was born a woman into a Zulu household where I was the last born only girl. So I have two older brothers, and then they were my parents. Now, I was born into a very traditional Zulu household where the roles were quite static. My father was the patriarch, my mother was the mother, my brothers were the boys, and then I was me. So I was expected to be a lot like my mother in a lot of ways, but I'm not. I didn't agree with a lot of what my mother embodied as a woman, and nothing against her, but it's because I also had to interact with my brothers as a child. And there was so much disharmony with what I was being taught, what I was feeling in my body, and what I was living at home. So, one of the things that you're taught as a Zulu girl is that you have to cook. I despised this. Not because I despised cooking, but because I despised the fact that cooking was a way in which misogyny was being reinforced into my body. And this blog is about healing that through food and cooking. There are many ways in which misogynistic things were taught to me as a child. I could always feel the impact of patriarchy on my soul, mind, and body. But now, as an adult, I can choose to rid my soul, mind, and body of these things through the very tool that was used as oppression throughout my life. Mother Nature, the Divine Mother manifest through nature, is collaborating with me through food to help me do this. Food was one of the first things that was used as a tool of misogyny in my life. It was something that as a woman, I was taught that I have to use this to serve a man and therefore reinforce my place of subserviency to a man and his rule and dominance over my body, my being, my soul, my spirit, and my essence as a woman. Essentially, being told that I cannot exist as a being. It has nothing to do with equality, it has to do with dignity, you know? And something as vital as food was being used to strip me of dignity. One of the reasons that I have despised marriage is because I was taught that I have to cook for my husband and his family as an expression of submission, not love, submission. And once again, food was the tool to reinforce patriarchy and male dominance over my body and my mind. It's also where racism puts many black women to dominate, hate, and humiliate us through food. For decades, if not centuries, a black woman could only get a job cooking and cleaning for white people. So your only role was in the kitchen of some white woman, making her house into a home and stripping you of your dignity and peace. Your place was to serve them, and food was the weapon used to abuse your soul. This blog is about loving and freeing my soul from misogyny, bigotry, and racism through food. Food as an expression of the Divine Mother made manifest through nature. Lovingly freeing my body from the demonic distortion called patriarchy. This blog is about hating, dismantling, and destroying the patriarchy through food. It's about healing and restoring my body from the disgusting system of patriarchy through food. It's about fucking the patriarchy in the ass through food and cooking, and healing my soul as a woman from the tyrannical impact of internalized misogyny. It's also about healing my body from the impact of misogynistic ancestors who have dominated my life through patterns and mindsets and the bigotry that they left behind through their ideas of food and womanhood. My body, my mind, and my soul have suffered so much through this. I've been emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically sick for a very long time as a result of carrying these ancestors in my body. As a woman with polycystic ovarian syndrome and trigeminal neuralgia, I had no idea how food was impacting my health as a woman and how toxic and devastating internalizing misogyny has been for me, and how this played out through food, through my consumption of food, through my relationship with food, through my connection with food, and through how my body experiences food. This blog is about collaborating, playing, and connecting with my loving divine mother nature to love my female body by nourishing and healing my soul and body through food and through cooking. Food is a healer. Food is a lover. Food is a nurturer, just like Mother Nature. I know that we all have a different relationship with food because all our cultures have taught us very different things about our bodies, what it means to be a woman, what it means to be a man, under this disgusting thing called patriarchy. For me, what has empowered me is actually my male ancestors who have helped me give the middle finger to patriarchy and heal me of all these things that I've internalized and made into my false self that I lived as whilst I was sick in my own female body and disconnected from Mother Nature, the Divine Mother, my soul, my ancestors, my spirit, my own physical body. As you will see through this soul-based cooking blog, it is largely about connecting with myself as a woman and my journey through that. If I'm being honest and blunt, what I really want is to actually connect with other women and to see how their connection with food and with their bodies and with their soul has healed them, and then to learn from them. You know, I don't think I have a lot to teach. All I have to share is what I have experienced, but I want to learn from any woman that I can who has had to purge herself from this bigotry and this disgusting dogma and the patriarchy and reclaim her soul, her essence, and her being within herself. For me, this is through soul-based cooking, loving myself through food, and learning to connect with the truth of my essence through the very thing that patriarchy chose to use to fuck me in the ass. I am now using to fuck the patriarchy in the ass, reclaim my soul, reclaim my essence, and embody in my own being.